What's up guys, Steven here with Pottery. I got the new camera angle. I got a little POV mount. I wanted to show y'all me trimming up some of these little bowls here. So just to jump right into it, if I have an altered bowl and I have little fingerprints, I like to get those nice and polished out with a sponge before I get started with the trimming. As you can see, I have some fingerprints all along these edges. So take your time and get these nice and polished up. Just going around with the outside on the sponge. You can also do this when they're bone dry as well. I just like to get a good amount finished before I get it all trimmed up. So then it can just go to dry and I don't have to mess with it too much. So give it a nice wipe around the rim, get it a little bit wet. Going onto the wheel head, I like to use my thumb to get some of that water off after I get it wet with the sponge, and that helps just get the right amount of water to have it stick. It might take a few taps to get it to stay. As you can see, it just jumped on me right there. But watch, it will be nice and secure now. That's what we call tap centering. So I'm using the MudTools trim tool. As you can see right here, it is a great all-purpose tool. I think they call it the do-all trim tool. It's got a curve and also has a flat edge so that you can get those nice sharp edges. Very nice for putting feet into the bowl, etc. So the first move I'm going to do is just take this little layer off right here to make sure it's nice and flat. This feels pretty good already. And then, let me punch it in a little bit. And then I'm going to take this curved edge and go straight into the corner. On this bowl, I'm just going for a nice flat bottom. I left enough clay to just be able to just smooth it out and trim off the side. If I wanted to trim a foot, I would leave a little bit more clay, but no need on this bowl here. This is the satisfying part when you get those little curly cues. As you can see, I'm tapping to make sure the thickness is good. After I'm done trimming off the sidewall right here, I'll go ahead and hit it with a sponge. Nice and easy. I'll go ahead and get it all the way through. You don't want to go overboard with the sponge because you'll start bringing out too much grog. And then I'm using a dry finger to go back and polish it. This is a very simple all-purpose bowl, so I try not to spend a ton of time on them because I don't sell them for too expensive. So I like to get these done as quick as possible. After I'm done on the wheel section of trimming it, I'll go ahead and polish up the corners. Sometimes they get pressed in a little bit, so just make sure that's buffed out. And I have a little bit of an indentation right here, so just making sure that that is good to go as well. So after I'm all said and done, I'll grab my stamp. I got this stamp off Etsy. It's a really cool little stamp and it works fantastically. It is made out of bronze, so this thing will last me probably my whole career. I would say it has held up great. I've had this one for about 3 years and it has worked great. So I'm going to go ahead and put this stamp in. I just rock it into place. Comes right off. Voila. There's a little closer look for you. So yeah, trimming takes a bit of practice and time, just like anything else in pottery. So don't get frustrated when you're learning. Just take your time, go ahead and go through the trial and error. And whenever you see me trim, I take off quite a bit of clay at a time on the trim tool. If you don't see like large amounts of clay coming off, you're probably not trimming and pushing down quite hard enough. So it really is a balancing act to put pressure and then take it off when you need to and put it back on. So it really, trimming is quite tricky. It's different than throwing. So go ahead and give it a shot and leave in the comments if this helped you at all. Let me know in the comments also what you would like to see out of the channel. and also if you like this new POV setup. So that being said, it's a nice day out here at the shop. I have a pottery shop, give you a little bit of a look. It's right here in Dallas, so if you're ever in Dallas area, come on down to Bishop Arts and check it out. Steven here, signing out. Go try out one of these little pinch bowls. Let me know what you think. Peace.